Hello everyone, welcome to today's computer class. In the last video we discussed about unary operator and binary operator. In unary operator we discussed that the operator which needs one operand to work upon. And in unary operator we discussed about prefix and postfix. In binary operator needs two operand, as the name indicates, two operand like addition, subtraction, multiplication. And now today we will discuss ternary operator. In ternary operator we need three operands to work upon. And how does it use? See, in ternary operator it works similar to if-else statement. Everybody knows about if-else statement, we have already done in the previous class. So in if-else, what is the syntax of if-else? If condition is true, then execute this, otherwise it goes into the else part. Otherwise it will execute the statements present in else, isn't it? The same way the ternary operator will work, but it will work as an operator. So let's see, I am taking one example. So in ternary operator also condition is there. Like I am taking condition 20 greater than 15. This is the condition. Question mark 20 colon 15. Fine. Condition question mark first part colon second part. What does it mean? If this condition is true, then it will execute the first part, means 20 will be assigned to the third variable z. Any variable you can take. So if condition is true, 20 will be assigned into z. If condition is false, then 15 will be assigned into z. Means if condition is true, then first part will be assigned, otherwise second part will be assigned. So this is the syntax. Fine. Now these are the constants. Now in terms of variable, if I say, now in this case, this condition is true or false? Condition is true. So what will be value of z? 20. Condition is true, 20 will be assigned to. If you print the z system.out.println z, so what will be displayed? 20. Fine. Now I am taking in terms of variable a greater than b. A and b two are variables. In first part a, second part b. What does it mean? If a is greater than b, then value of a will be assigned into c, otherwise b will be assigned into c. And this data type depends upon the value of a and b, because you are assigning the integer value, that's why we have taken c as a integer. Fine. Now how we will make use of these ternary operator in program? So let's make very simple programs. Start with simple one, like greater of two numbers. Fine. So let's start. Class bigger or greater, whatever you wish. Fine. Then braces open, public t small, public static void main in bracket string args. Fine. Bracket open. Now first we will assign values in two variable. Fine. Greater of two numbers. So we need two variable, int a. So we will assign some value. Let it be 20, comma, b equals to 30. Then semicolon. See, in this you have declared the variable as well as you have initialized the variable. So declaration plus initialization in one step. You can use int a comma b Then in separate line you can initialize A to equals to 20 and B equals to 30. Both will be correct. Fine. So we will use the ternary operator here instead of if else. So ternary operator, A greater than B. This is the condition. First part A, otherwise B. It will be assigned into third variable C. And the last terminator semicolon. Fine. Now when you print C, what will be value? A is 20, B is 30. Now the condition will be false. If condition is false, then B will be assigned into C. So B is bigger one. System.out.println bigger number equals to inverted comma close plus for concatenation C semicolon. Fine. So when you run this program, the output will be bigger number equals to C, and in C what is the value? 30, because this condition is false. I hope it is clear. Fine. Now the next program we will make to take a number and check whether the number is even or odd. Fine. So in the same, I will make changes. Class, I am taking number. Class is number. Fine. Now number we need to assign some value. Int num. You can take any variable name. I have taken num equals to 35. Let it be 35. Now what will be condition? How will you check whether the number is even or odd? If the remainder is 0, then even. Remainder, when you divide the number by 2. If the remainder is 0, then even, otherwise odd. So how will you write? Num. And to get remainder, which operator we will use? Modulus operator. Or mod you can say. Num mod 2. For equality, we will use double equal 0. This is condition. Num mod 2 equals to 0. Then what should be assigned? Even. We need to display whether the number is even or odd. So within inverted comma we will write even, otherwise colon, otherwise odd within inverted comma. This is condition, question mark within inverted comma, even, colon, double dot, within inverted comma, odd. At the last, terminator. Fine. Now even will be assigned into a variable. So what type of variable it is? It's a string. So we need to take here a string variable. So string will be data type. S I am taking. Fine. So in this case, if the num is 35, 35 mod 2 will be equal to 0? No, not 0. So in this case, odd will be assigned into S. So how will you display? System dot out dot println with message if you want to print. Number is S. Fine. System.out.println within inverted comma, number is plus S. Number is odd. Instead of S in output, odd will be displayed. Fine. So that's it. I hope it is clear. Fine. Now we will make one more program. If I say enter two number and check if first number is greater than second one, then suppose AB, then it should calculate the difference A minus B, otherwise B minus A. Fine. So first we will check that if the A is greater than B, then execute A minus B, otherwise B minus A. Fine. So let's do. For this I will take two variables. So in this we will calculate difference. So I am taking here the class name is difference. Fine. So taking two variable, int A equals to 40, B equals to 25. Now condition is A greater than B if this condition is true, then A minus B, otherwise B minus A. If condition is true, then do A minus B. So in this case condition is true, so A minus B means 40 minus 25. Fine. 15. So 15 will be assigned into third variable. So it should be int type int n, otherwise B minus A. Fine. So you can write in this way also. Fine. And then system dot out dot println difference equals to inverted comma close, difference is n. For D you can take over here any variable name. Difference equals to n. So in n, in this case 15 will be assigned. So difference equals to 15 will be output when you run this program. I hope it is clear. Fine. Now one more last program we will make. Next program is, suppose I say if age is greater than equals to 18 and nationality equals to Indian, then only the message should be displayed can vote, otherwise can't vote. One message should be displayed. Fine. So class name we will take as it is related to voting. So I am taking here class voting. Fine. Now two variables we need to take, age and nationality. So age will be of int type and the nationality will be of string type. Nationality Indian. Fine. So string, I am taking variable nationality. Same. Fine. Now the condition. So what is the condition? Condition is age should be greater than equals to 18 and nationality equals to Indian. So there are two conditions, and to combine more than one condition, more than two condition, two or three condition, we use which operator? Logical operators, and or. So in this case both should be mandatory. Both are mandatory. Age should be greater than equals to 18 and nationality should be Indian. Then only he or she can vote. So age is greater than equals to 18 and nationality. These are the variable name, age and nationality equals to double equal. Fine. Indian, inverted comma close and semicolon. Fine. I'm sorry. space is not there. This is the only condition. Fine. Now I'm starting writing from here. So we need space xy. Age greater than equals to 18 and nationality equals to Indian. Fine. This is the condition. If this whole is true, then what message should be assigned? Can vote, inverted comma, close, colon. Can vote within inverted comma, colon, can't vote or cannot vote within inverted comma. It should be in one line because there is no space, that's why I have written over here. Condition, question mark, can vote within inverted comma, colon, cannot vote within inverted comma, then semicolon. And here now we are assigning string. If this condition is true, then can vote will be assigned into a string. String, I have taken str. Fine. Now in this case, if I assign some value like age is 20 and nationality equals to Indian. Fine. You need to assign. In age 20 is assigned, nationality Indian you have assigned. Then now both are true. Age is also greater than equals to 18, true. Nationality is also equals to Indian. So both are true. So in case of AND, true, true, true. So this whole will be true. Fine. So can vote will be assigned into str. And how will you display? System dot out dot print he or she can vote, you can use, or any name also you can. If in a program any name is given, whether Rohit has right to give vote, then you can use any name if it is given in the program. Fine. Otherwise simply you can write, if they must be used he or she, so we will use he plus, for concatenation, he can vote. Fine. He plus can, for can vote we will write str. Fine. So this will depend upon the program. So if in program he is mentioned, you will write he. If any name is there, you can write the name. For example, Rohit is mentioned. So Rohit, only Rohit within inverted comma plus str. So output will be Rohit can vote. Fine. Or Rohit cannot vote. Fine. Then braces is closed. I hope it is clear. Fine. So it's concept of ternary operator, very simple. So try your programs based on ternary operator, then it will be more clear. Thank you so much.